No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Okay, let's jump right into this. So, if you guys didn't know, classical music is racist. And we have this girl who's going to explain it to us. So, let's check it out.
If you're seeing this, you've reached Classical Music is Racist TikTok.
Okay, so right off the bat, I just wanted to mention this. I saw an article on CNN, and it said that scientists warned that within 6 months, humanity will run out of things to call racist. And I think we should keep track of that because we don't want that to happen. But I think what this girl has to say is very important, so I'm going to let her continue.
The fact that classical music, which is really the music of 18th century Western European cis straight white male composers, is valued as the highest form of art music in America, is an example of white supremacy.
Exactly. Now I'm going to give you another example. Forget the 18th century. Let's talk 1930s, 1940s. Germany was run by Nazis. Nazis built Mercedes Benz cars. So, what that means is if you drive a Mercedes Benz in 2022, you are a Nazi. And to verify this, I went to a Mercedes Benz dealership, and guess what? Not a single Honda in there. On top of that, there were zero African built cars in there, which I think proves that Mercedes Benz and their company are filled with Nazis.
Those who go to college to study music will spend countless hours studying music theory, Western music history, and more. And most schools only have one class requirement or no class requirements for world music.
Now, if you're in college and you want to get a job after, you study music. The question is now that we know classical music is racist, what should you study? And I have an answer. It should be required that you take at least 3 semesters, maybe four, of classic Cardi B lyrics. You follow that up by a year of New York City subway bucket and tomato can drummers. And make sure you skip Introduction to Vanilla Ice 101 because it's not considered white supremacy right now, but the word vanilla is a dog whistle for racism. So make sure you avoid that class.
This means that educators are woefully unprepared to meet the standards of understanding global interdisciplinary and 21st century connections with music. Task forces like this one are arguing that the music major needs to be changed to be more all encompassing and actively anti racist. But in the meantime, those who are music educators have to struggle and wrestle with the question how can I be actively anti racist in teaching music in a system that values white supremacy? Follow me to find out.
Oh, I'm definitely going to follow. Now, she was very good and we learned a lot, very educational, but she missed 2 points. Number one, there were black composers. There was George Bridgetower, Francis Johnson, and a few more. And I listened to their music to kind of do a little bit of research, and it's very pro slavery. You could tell that these guys they didn't enjoy the music because they liked the sound and because they were passionate about it. They were clearly it was all for pro slavery, so they're also racist. Now the second point is I'm not an ignorant fool. I am a liberal, and I hang out with a lot of liberal friends that I have. And one of the things we talk about is that men shouldn't talk about women's issues because they can't relate to them. And also that white people shouldn't put their noses into black issues because they also can't relate to them. So my question is, why is this white girl telling us or telling the black people what kind of music they should listen to or not listen to or study or not study? And if she's talking from a white supremacist perspective, is she a member of the KKK? How can I justify this? Because I know a lot of people are going to have this question. How do I not sound like a hypocrite? Man, this is tough. Okay, I'm just gonna edit that part out.